Sure. All right, what's up, YouTube? We're here with another Legacy video, and this one's kind of a spicy one. I saw Mengu posted this list that may have 5-0'd at the hands of another player. I've talked about some of these cards before on stream / in the podcast. We're playing GRIXIS Control today, and this is pretty much like a tried and true archetype that kind of just fell out of the metagame. Mostly because Hinda Torok was not very good. Thoughtseize started to become really bad. Veil of Summer. And then I think more importantly, Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, and then just also Fire Design in general. A lot of these pieces together made discard and that sort of game plan where it's like the what is it? I think Grixis Control and Grixis Shadow in Modern, where you use all your discard and then you take all the removal and you play a threat. Same sort of thing, but from the control perspective, you're taking all the cards you can't handle away and then you just generate advantage and try to end the game. They're just not that good in the face of 2019 and Uro and all that sort of stuff. But we did get a new card for this deck, which I think is pretty exciting here. It is Hidetsugu Consumes All, so this is a saga. When you play it, it destroys each non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less, exiles all graveyards in Chapter 2, and then in Chapter 3, it becomes a 3/3 that basically has a vanilla effect. I don't know if we'll ever actually get to win the game with Vessel of the All-Consuming, but if we do, I mean, it's on my bingo list, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think this card is actually insane, mostly because I think Delver is an S-tier deck still right now, and this card is very good against Delver, especially the current iterations that overstock on 1-drops like Delver and Dragon's Rage Channeler. Probably was better, against Ragavan too, but against Ragavan, I guess you're not really getting swarmed on the board. Normally they would play control games and things like that. Yeah. Also, most notably, this is good against the second pillar of the format, which is Urza Saga. So having a really good overlap there between anti-Delver and then anti-Saga makes this a really good control card. And then on the back half of it, this is something to sort of realize is that nowadays control decks no longer have the luxury of just playing boardless. I think it's just there's too many cards, too many ways to abuse not playing to the board. And so I like that this card becomes a 3/3 that becomes a win condition ultimately as the game goes on. Very, very important. Same thing like Endurance, same thing like Timeless Dragon, same thing I guess Uro in a sense or whatever it is. But you have to have some sort of board presence. And speaking of which, I mean, we can go over the rest of the deck really quickly, but it's basically what we have. Brainstorm, Ponder, Force of Will, Force of Negation, all that stuff is pretty stock. A lot, and I mean a lot of creature removal. We have 3 Sudden Edicts, 2 Lightning Bolts, and 3 Fatal Push alongside 4 Baleful Strix. And then, 2 Days Undoing, and then, 5 anti-draw effects to create a combo. And I mean, we have Jace the Mind Sculptor in this deck, but I feel Jace is kind of out of place here. Notably, we don't have cards like Hinda Torok, because like I mentioned, they're not that great. We don't have Snapcaster Mage. The second chapter of Hidetsugu Consumes All makes Snapcaster a little bit awkward, so I like the decision not to play it. I do think we are a little oversaturated on removal, but maybe that's not a bad thing. We'll see how the league plays out. And then, I mean, the sideboard has just a number of really maybe just necessary spells, I guess, like Pyroblast, Surgical, Thoughtseize, Plague Engineer. These are all pretty self-explanatory, so I guess we'll just get into it. I think Thoughtseize is fine in post-board games in the matchups where you want it, but I don't necessarily know if it's a main deckable card per se. Okay, where the hell is my Magic Online? Hello? There we go. Okay, cool. Damn, somebody has 7 trophies already. Okay. Yo, Math Guy, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you for the sub. 22 months. Much appreciated. Yeah, actually, it's kind of interesting. No, it is not surprising to me that this deck does not have any expressive iterations in it. It's kind of clunky. This is what I've also realized by playing 4-color. Expressive iteration is basically a 3-drop spell, right? I think you are already pretty glutted on the 3+ drop spell slot. Did I say that right? I think I did. Whatever. But I mean, if you're cutting Narsets and you're cutting some of these other cards, then maybe it makes sense. I mean, iteration is still kind of a banger. But I don't know. Narset, Jace, these are all pretty powerful cards. I'm not upset with them. And this is also draft 1, so I'm trying to find out what the pain points are in this deck, how to attack it, how to improve it, all that sort of stuff. So I guess we'll just get right into it. I do have some pretty sweet content coming up tomorrow. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll keep this. This one's kind of tight. We have turn 3 Narset. We have also Force of Will for anti-combo and double Sudden Edict, which I think is going to be pretty good, especially against what is it called, Murktide Regent. So I don't know. It's one of the things that I'm a little bit nervous about. Ooh, that's not good. How do I feel about exploration here? Well, we do have an answer to a fast Merit Lodge, but GRIXIS typically like struggles against exploration. I'm gonna let it resolve and just see how it plays out. But I have a very I have a very wait. Actually, if we draw Hidetsugu, we just gobble it up, right? So I think I will try to do that. And mana-wise, we go Scalding Tarn, gets an island. Polluted Delta gets a swamp. Sure. Yeah, the Saga will kill the exploration, and the Saga will also kill the tokens and the whatever this Urza Saga tutors up, but it will not actually kill the Urza Saga itself. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Caps. This will be we're gonna have to play fast. This will be kind of a grindy league altogether. I think Mangu said when he played this deck, it took him 2.5 hours to finish the league. So sit down, enjoy. We are going to be right at home with this one. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Where's the Uro? I was actually thinking about that too. 4 colors, no white. Between like Sudden Edict, Abrupt Decay, Run Afoul, you have a lot of answers to flyers. So there's a chance that that could be an option. And I think Unholy Heat is also a pretty solid card to just give you decent coverage. Prismatic Ending is kind of nice against Chalice and Resolved Planeswalkers. I don't know. It would require like insanely fine tuning to make it work. At some point, too, I kind of want to play like a troll deck that has liquid metal coating and Boseiju as well, just to see how that goes, but it'd be pretty exciting. Yo, Runker, thank you for the raid. I saw you were playing the Legacy Challenge earlier. I saw that you beat up on Marcus a little bit. He was showing me a screenshot where he was like 1 turn away from winning the game with the Terminus on top of his deck, and then he just got blasted by Crater Hoof. Yeah, that is actually a good point. Never mind. Gentle Finn, Hidetsugu and Uro do not work well together. All right, I'm off it. You've convinced me. All right. Meanwhile, my opponent is at 22 minutes, so I think we will be able to steal some value off the clock here. Well, the popcorn should be empty in match 1, game 1. Dude, I'm telling you. Let me see if I can find... Okay, I don't know if this is gonna break things, but I'm gonna try something real quick. So just bear with me, okay? Actually, wait, no. Why am I doing this when I could just let's see. I'm trying to find something. So after the high stakes team trios event, one thing that I'm kind of interested in doing is just like holding events of any size. I don't really care like what kind of events they are. But I'm looking for players who are interested in battling against each other and willing to have people do coverage over them. Just because, like, I do strongly feel that, like, there aren't enough coverage opportunities out there, if that makes sense. Especially for people that, like, may not have, like, the resume to... Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the events where people are looking for commentators are like, oh, like the NRG series, like 5K, or, like, the Mox event, or, like, this or that. There's no, like... There's no way to, like, put your foot in the door and get better at it, right? So I'm looking for commentators to help with that, but I'm also looking for players to play because you can't do coverage on nothing, right? I mean, whatever. Anyways, here's something I made, like a promotional little poster. The first 2 players that are, like, interested in battling, you might know these people. I think this is a pretty sweet, versus setup. each player has put up 100 tickets. That's a 1v1 in Legacy. The Zoomer versus the Boomer. Trying to find out which one is the better max, but I don't know. I thought this is kind of cool. Hey, Red, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Honey is a little bit sick right now, but you know, that's okay. She's trucking along. The new Plague Engineer. You're talking about Hidetsugu? Is that really? I wouldn't call it a Plague Engineer, but I guess in some sense it is. But yeah. No Snapcasters, no K commands. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure this is an Italian list, and the Italians have Legacy down, man. They know what they're doing. Chilius, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. I've also been... I think you should try 4-color, no green, and black only for Phyrexian mana. Wait, why would I play Dismember in my deck? XD? Good thing my wife is a doctor. Actually, crazy, because I sent her a video of like how Honey was like acting, and she was like, yeah, I know exactly what this is. It's just like a... she used the word tenesmus? I don't remember. Yeah. Anyways, that's TMI. But for like Honey, I'm just like, I don't know. I was gonna stream the challenge earlier today, and then like in the middle of the night, like multiple times, she was like waking up and she needed to go out. So I was like, all right. Oh, okay. All right. Finally, we get a turn 2. Opponent said sorry. I say you good. I am actually just gonna blindly fetch her. It's not like we have brainstorms or ponders, so we don't like maintain much. Oh yes, let me get these really good ones, these really good basics. But we do need to find Hidetsugu pretty fast. Okay, maybe that is another game plan. So this is a little bit awkward. I don't actually think we get to keep the Narset down, do we? Actually, what I could do... So here, create a colorless construct. Okay, in response to this, I will grab a swamp. And I think these sudden edicts are designed to be spewed in this situation. I mean, obviously, like, Hidetsugu would be insane here, but because we drew the Days Undoing, now we're going to pivot, and we're going to try to resolve our combo instead. I'm going to use this right now so that they don't get free damage in here. And most likely next turn, what I'll do is just play the Narset and, like, pass the turn. I think I won't tick down here. Hopefully, we draw a blue card that we can use to force. And then I'm trying to think, actually, will they get to 5 artifacts? Oh, they might. That would not be good. You don't like these basics, really? I think they're so gorgeous. I saw an altar. My basic game has been pretty vanilla, right? Like when it comes to like Magic art, I'm fairly vanilla. I like old school art, and I like Japanese text. You know, that's how I like to flex, basically, or whatever. Before I used to have like all English foils, and then I was just like, I can't afford this anymore, nor do I want to afford this anymore. And honestly, the process of moving out of all of my foils was so miserable that I'm glad that I stopped as soon as I did, because it was way too stressful. What happened to the Legacy Octagons? Working on that with Zan, but it's taking a while because there's a lot of other stuff on the docket, especially for me, because I am trying to set up the next Team Super League. I got a couple people who are interested, some pretty powerful mages. I think you guys will enjoy it as well. Shadow Spear could pump, yeah. The P3K base, okay. I'm not trying to like. I'm trying to say, like, compared to like you know, like your average new basic, like these kind of just like slap them out of the water. You know what I mean? But obviously, like, yeah, like I don't think this basic holds a penny to like the power of, you know, your beta islands. You sold your whole foil. Oh my goodness. Well, that's lucky. See, I wish I had someone who would just like bulk buy all my stuff at a reasonable price. I could have gone to a vendor, but then it would just been like way too much trouble, or no, way too much money lost. Nowadays, whatever cards I just send them to vendors, and I don't care. But for that amount, like, I had basically like I don't know who else does this. But these are all my cards in here. I have a couple more. But for the most part, this is it. This is my control toolbox. Yeah, all the cards that I have ever played in the past, all the cards that I will play in the future or potentially play. This it's just like what I've collected up to this point. So I've got like a box for like all my blue cards, a box for all my white cards, a box for all my non-blue white cards, a box for my lands, artifacts, whatever it is. And I had all of that before in foil. But this was like 2015-ish, so it was a lot. There were a lot fewer cards that I needed to own. But I had them all in foil. And that many cards, it was like maybe like 300 cards or so. I couldn't just like take an L on that, like, you know what I mean? So it's really hard to sell and not like lose a lot of money. Hey, what's up, Vogue? I'm gonna pardon your crimes here. No, they're actually all sleeve too. It's although I did mention this before, but I am brace for it. I am a single sleever. No double sleeving in this. Wait, we might just win this game like on time. I'm super serious. Which is really unfortunate because I actually want to test this matchup out. Don't remind you? Opponent has lost connection to the game. All right. Unsleeved Legacy Denier? What? You struggle to buy the collections? Wow, interesting. Well, to be completely honest, like one thing that I've I think when I was like a lot younger is when I was much more passionate about like getting cards and like making sure that I like min-max my dollar value. Like I wouldn't go like be like, oh no, you're 10 cents short. Can I get a 10 cents card? Like I wouldn't do that ever. But like I wouldn't try to like buy Ren and Sixes on the day of release. Nowadays I just don't give a shit. Something about like disposable income and becoming an adult and then being able to afford things, it makes a lot of, I guess, financial decisions a lot easier. So just to clarify, I think they actually will have 5, right? No, because they're losing out on a token here. So Narset would actually go down to 1 then, unless they play like a Mox Diamond. Oh, they got Shadow Spear. Okay, so now... Well, Shadow Spear shouldn't do anything unless they play a bunch of lands, right? Okay, well, okay, never mind. Now everything is just going to shit, so... That's unfortunate. Your students are asking how many followers. Oh, you have students? Oh my goodness. Tell them 5 million. And that is Urza's Saga and Dark Depths. Shoot. The loam is a problem. Oh, they played another Saga? Oh, wait, no, this is the one they had from hand. Okay. All right. Can I get a Hidetsugu? What the fuck? Can I get a Hidetsugu consumes all one time? Dude, on this board? Actually, it wouldn't be that great. I probably have to wait like a little bit. And the name Polluted Delta off this Pithy Needle? Okay. I gotta respect that. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 1 card in hand. Ah, shoot. Five mana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, 1 card in hand, so then they can so they're probably gonna dredge the loam, right? I think I'm going to play this a little bit slowly. I cannot tell you if that is correct or not, though. And then the question is, what land is this Scalding Tarn going to get? And it's probably just going to get another island, if I'm completely honest. I bought my Ren and Sixes for 250. No, I bought my Ren and Sixes for 120 each, and then sold them for 50 each. So, and now I'm considering buying into Modern, and I'm just like, ugh, this is a fucking L. I think I'm gonna just do this again. I might be in big trouble though. I might be in big trouble here because we are just so on the back. I think if we were on the play this game, it would be so much more different. Also, they did not dredge loam, which is really interesting to me. But now I think, you know what? Actually, there's a observation / what the hell? Pyrite Spellbomb? Oh shoot. Okay. Wow, that's actually so good. The Pyrite Spellbomb, that is. The Pyrite Spellbomb is insane here against like the Baleful Strix. I'm thinking I'm just supposed to play the Narset here and downtick. And then hope to find either Fatal Push or Hidetsugu Consumes All. We do not have Delirium, so Unholy Heat would not be better than Lightning Bolt. And I'll get a basic. So I was thinking maybe I should have realized that this Narset really is just unprotectable, and I should have just jammed it last turn. But then now I'm realizing that we have the option to downtick into Fatal Push, which is a huge pick-me-up. Yeah, my MTG stonks is not very good. I just buy cards to play. Well, no, those are not the cards I'm looking for, but is Ponder better than Brainstorm here? Yeah, it has to be, right? Because we're looking for specific targets. And then I'll ship out the Underground Sea as a sacrifice to Wasteland, although I don't think they have it. Oh, no, this is not what I want. Actually, this is kind of interesting. So if we don't get Wastelanded, maybe the Brainstorm / Ponder is a better average draw than some blanks. I think that's actually true. So I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to keep it. And then we get to look at a bunch more cards here. Oh, they do have Thespian Stage? Fuck. Wait, that was their draw for turn? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's a problem. Because we just spewed through 2 of our Sudden Edicts. Okay, if we... Okay, they're just giving it up. That's also smart. At least float mana. Come on, at least float mana. You'll buy a whole deck and sell it for less? Easy stonks. I don't know. I don't think... Does anyone know if Oarsman is still producing MTG content? So Joe and I do... We did coverage for NRG together. Occasionally he will stream, but it is, a lot less frequent than normal. Yeah, we're in big trouble here, actually. So now we need to draw into double Baleful Strix. Oh, that doesn't even work because they've got Shadow Spear. Fork. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I wish I saw the Fatal Push a little bit earlier, or honestly, even any of our Hidetsugus as well. But it appears that we are just dead, so I'm going to concede. Yeah. Unsurprising, though. I think the reason we lost there is because the exploration resolved, but that is... I mean, if their game without exploration would have been a lot worse. Surgical Extraction seems pretty good here. I don't think Plague Engineer is what I want in this matchup. And I also don't think I want Thoughtseizes either. Although Thoughtseize is not like the worst, it's just not very good. Lightning Bolt is going to be the first card to come out. Force of Negation, Force of Will are insane. What else can we cut? How good and or bad is Baleful Strix? I mean, it blocks to 2020. I don't think lands nowadays is very keen on the 2020 plan, but I could be wrong. Maybe the Fatal Pushes should come out as well, but then we open ourselves to getting run over by, what's that called? We open ourselves to getting run over by Saga. Actually, no, we have the Hidetsugu's Consumes All, right? Strix versus the Shadow Spear seems pretty awkward. Yeah, they've also got like Punishing Fire. They've also got, I mean, we're not actually boarding in very many cards. Strix is pretty good. They have to have exactly Shadow Spear, you know what I mean? I think if we have like maybe 1 or 2 copies of Fatal Push, like I could see doing something like this. Having some amount of spot removal is nice rather than having to rely. Well, I guess we have Sudden Edict, right? Maybe we're actually fine. Between like Sudden Edict to survive and then Hidetsugu to like stabilize. Reclaimer. Okay, cool. I might just do this. Is Reclaimer like stock in lands? I don't know what lands even is anymore nowadays. Like Engineer Bolt. Let's just hope it's not. Shit. Oh, it's so close, man. We have 20 lands in the deck. And then on top of that, we have 20 lands plus 8 cantrips. That's 28 draws. I just have to. I can't keep this one. I have to ship it back. Okay, this one I can keep. And looks like they have mulligan to 6 as well. Do not keep it, and then you instantly call me a coward when I mulligan? I respect it. I respect it. Never let your enemy have any wiggle room. Yeah, I think that's the big takeaway, right? This is very good. We will take this. All right, very good. I'm very happy with that. 4 lands is honestly like, I want all of them. Because Papa Jace. Although I guess the 4th land is really bad if they have. Okay. 4th land is really bad if they have like Pyroblast. Sure. This time I have you covered. In fact, I'm also contemplating just like surgically extracting them so I never have to deal with Urza Saga like again, but I think that's also maybe like a bit of an overreaction. Now, what's really unfortunate here is we need red mana for the Meltdown. I would like not to get Wastelanded. But then that means, oh shoot. Actually, are they even going to port here? I could have cast the Ponder, but I didn't really want to. Because we know the top card, and I'd rather just maximize my value here. Wonder. Force, Narset, and Scalding Tarn. So the Force of Will seems pretty poor here. The Scalding Tarn seems actually good. So the other option is I think I'm just going to keep this and get a bunch of basics. Force. The problem is, so I know I don't want the Force. The problem is last time they tutored up a Pithing Needle randomly in the dark, which means it's probably in the deck here again as well, which means I probably can't keep both of these cards. And if I had to choose one to be more important than the other, I actually think it's just the Narset. So even though my mana is a little cringe here, I think I'm okay with it. Well, it just seems weird to say surgical extractioning them. I don't know. I mean, tit for tat. Like, the message gets across. I mean, that's one of the cool things about language is that it's. I think there was a word for it that I'm too stupid to remember, or whatever it is. Like, you can say the wrong thing, but the meaning gets across, so it's functionally correct to say. I guess that's the thing. Like with language, like, function is whatever. It's a sweet conversation, but kind of irrelevant to a lot of things going on. What are they playing? They're playing lands. Pretty tried and true archetype. Now 34, but used to be like 43. Creeping Tarpit back in the day. I never actually got to see that. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Oh, this is actually really unfortunate, but there was a chance if they had left the port open that we could have been tapped out of red. So I was maybe supposed to take the Scalding Tarn over the Narset? Huh. Okay. Yeah, and the reason, Spencer, is because they did this exact same play game one in the dark. For what reason, I'm not 100% sure, but I accept it. And so I'd like to. This is kind of the interesting thing about Magic. You don't see it all the time. They chose Narset Parter fails. Okay. The interesting thing about Magic is that sometimes you get to play the player. You know what I mean? Instead of just playing the game. Like in the dark, like yeah, I probably wouldn't fetch there, but because we saw the aggressive tutor up there, I don't think it's even a decision point. If that makes sense. Another Narset. Oh, let's 1, 2, 3, sweep the board. X equals 1. That will get rid of the 2 constructs, as well as the Pithing Needle. And I will play out the Underground Sea here. In the face of Rishodon port, we do not really get the luxury to play around Wasteland as well. I mean, honestly, maybe I take that back. Maybe we actually do get the luxury. Like, they tap an island down, then we play the sea next turn. If they have Wasteland here, then we lose. Okay, so maybe I was supposed to sandbag the land here. That's a small consideration that I had not really thought about. Okay, yeah. And I am Giga punished almost immediately. Sag. All right, port me, port me, port me. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. Wait, really? Why would you do that? I mean, this has to be crop rotation, right? There's no way if they don't port me that they don't have. Okay, maybe we're in trouble. I'm super confused. Wouldn't you just port right now? I mean, I'll play this game. Am I crazy here? Like, am I supposed to just slam the Narset? Oh, they didn't. They just did nothing now. Okay, well, at least we get to do this. And if we like peel like Days Undoing, how good or bad at it is, it's actually not that great. It's too risky to Days Undoing here in the dark. Maybe if I had like Force of Will. This would get red blasted. I'm happy with that. Hey, we got another raid here. Youngblood, thank you for sending the viewers over. Now, We'll see what happens. Surgically extracting my hull breachers. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. First of all, what? Is this even a card that this deck plays? Second of all, the downside is now they know to tap my blue source. I was hoping that maybe they'd make a mistake and try to like tap down the swamp again. But knowing my hand exactly, it's just free information, so. Oh, never mind. I just outplayed them. Okay. Wait, they did my upkeep. Oh, because I could flash it in if I drew it? No, that doesn't make sense. Actually, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, playing with basics feels kind of nice. Now the question is whether I'm supposed to play the Narset or the Jace, and I think with respect to untapping, actually, I think it's the Jace. And the reason I think it's the Jace is because next turn, let's say that they have something like the combo available. I want to be able to potentially play the Narset and hold open maybe Sudden Edict. I don't know. This also just uses my mana better. Narset is better at digging for a specific card here, but I don't think we're at that point, right? Because we have Sudden Edict in our hand already. So I think I just go for general value. I'd like to reshape these Narsets potentially into like Force of Wills or Force of Negations. Yeah, I think that's just better. I mean, like I noticed, but like, what value is there in? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we're 5 minutes on the clock. We're in game 2. I think we'll win there. But yeah, so Ate, the reason I passed there is because if I tap out for the Narset earlier, when I didn't have 5 mana, I had what, 4 mana. If I tap out for the Narset there, they could end step Crop Rotation, make a Dark Depths. Tutor up a Dark Depths, and then just make the 20/20 and kill me. Yeah, and they're gonna concede here. That's smart. I think they might be having like connection issues, so I think that's super smart and very underrated of a move. Yeah, Plague Engineer and Hidetsugu also work really well together against like Dragon's Rage Channeler, huh? Interesting. I don't think they have mulches. I have not seen mulches. I did see, but like mulch usually replaces the Sylvan Library slot, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and submit. I mean, this is a playable hand. I don't know if it's a good hand. I just know it's playable. All right. The goal here is to slow the game down. If they get exploration into play, they might be able to Saga. We cannot control Saga right now, so I'd rather not worry about that. See, look, there it is. And untap, upkeep, draw. Baleful Strix is a banger. Double fetch here because they might surgical my land. I don't know. They've been playing all sorts of crazy. Choose this card. Choose this card. Wow, that was and this is why I think in this matchup it's very important to like Force of Will Exploration. Sudden Edict is a nice pickup. There's Thespian Stage. Okay, so they might end up copying the Saga here. Meltdown. Oh, okay. These draws are really coming together. I could probably punch here, but just in case, I think I'm not going to. Oh, they made a construct token? No way. Oh, that's really good, huh? Hmm. Well, in typical Grixis fashion, we kind of just have it all. Have 8 insane plays? Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think it's a bit ridiculous to sudden edict and then bounce because they have Thespian stage and play. If they did not have the stage and play, I would consider otherwise, but mana value extra less, so this should do it, right? Okay, down tick and Days Undoing. Put the fear in them. Sure. And now that they've committed 2 lands, they haven't played 2 lands yet, have they? Okay. Oh, there's no way they actually have it, do they? Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to start with the down take here. And we picked up a Force of Will. All right, that makes this a slam dunk. Doesn't make it a slam dunk. I actually think we're just playing the Jace this turn. Because I feel pretty far ahead. I feel pretty ahead here. And I think playing the Days Undoing here just introduces volatility that I'm not necessarily like. It's obviously sweet to do the thing. But I would much rather just prefer to play a game that is I can grind through this is what I'm trying to say, right? I'm like, we don't need to like give them the chance to draw into like a crop rotation and us whiff on some stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's kind of interesting. The interaction between Loam and what the fuck? Hello? What? Excuse me? And it has protection from blue? Okay. Well. Wow. Hello. Extremely strange. But I respect it. Do we even need the Hidetsugu here? I do not think so. We only have 1 swamp in the deck. I guess I'll get a Badlands. Bloodstained Mire. And this go back. Do you guys agree with me here on not casting the Days Undoing? And instead, we have double Force of Will, and which seems so much better. What was the stupid pro blue spider with flash? I don't know about the spider. Okay. But I know there's, what is it, Scrib Ranger. No, but there's a spider that has flash, right? It's like a, something? I don't know. Skylasher? Oh, Skylasher, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, I appreciate the tech. It's from Dragon's Maze? That's so old. What the hell? Can't be countered and has protection from blue? Wait a minute, what? Too bad red got a 3/3 flyer. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we won that game because we stopped the exploration. You know what I mean? If we had not stopped the exploration, they would have just like like vomited all over us, and so I don't know. 1 hour into the stream, 1 match down. XD. Who's happy with that? You're welcome. Saffron Oliver just posted what? That the oldest creature in the top 10 creatures in Modern is from Theros Beyond Death? 2 years old. Wow. Yeah, this hand is fine. 2 mana sources. One said, hi, big fan. Wilson? Hunter? Yeah, but what I wanted to go back to is for the Battle of the Maxes, the guest commentators will be everybody's favorite, Louis Nil and XJ Cloud, the D&T duo. Oh, looks like the ad is just over to automated optimal automated ad placement. Why was that so hard to say? Like, I know my brain's normally off, but geez. All right. Kappa Cannoneer meets Sudden Edict. Fuck. All right, wait a minute. Maybe there's a problem. Chalice of the Void. That's not good. Actually, wait, Chalice of the Void gets shit on by Hidetsugu. Wait a minute. Non-land, right? Non-land. Okay, so we can't kill the seat. Kind of surprised Stoneforge isn't in the list. I mean, Stoneforge is actually not that powerful of a card, which is maybe a little bit crazy to believe, but... Oh, we have Hidetsugu literally in our hand. Why am I freaking out? Let's go get an island. Yeah. Actually, I could probably have gotten a duel there. And that's Jace, a Badlands, and another Hidetsugu. So, where are my thoughts here? Next turn, they're probably going to play Chalice off of the Emery. I would like to Sudden Edict the Emery. I think I'm actually going to keep these. And my logic here is the card I was really looking for was Force of Will, but a redundant copy of Hidetsugu should be good enough. Now the question is whether I want Jace or whether I want the Badlands. And I think I'm going to take... I should probably take the Badlands. The Badlands is probably the correct move. Wait, the backside of this creature isn't even legendary, is it? So I can have multiples of them. Okay, I'm going to just take the Badlands. I'd like to think that this is a, quote, strong fundamentals play, but it also could be a mistake because the Baleful Strix plus a couple extra draw steps, we might just naturally run into the land. I mean, I guess I don't have to fetch, actually, do I? I could just play the Badlands and then Emery. Oh, fuck. What is this? Chalice. Oh, from the hand? Okay. Annoying. At least it's not Sai. Sai would have absolutely messed me up there. The front is also non-legendary? Are you serious? Wait. Are there legendary in... There have to be legendaries. Oh, yeah. Urza Saga. Is this... No, wait. Saga's not legendary either. Wait a minute. Why is it not legendary? What? Maybe in the Alchemy nerf. Alright, so now they know about the Hidetsugu, though, which is unfortunate. Also, we have Hull Breacher to just, like, destroy them. So, I'm actually... None of the Kamigawa sagas are legendary. It's a story, and you can tell it many, many times. That is actually... Toast, that is so fucking flavorful. I might use that as seasoning for my next meal. Oh, my God. I like that. That's just... You smart. You smart, son. Is Jace a better card here than something else in the dark? Probably. Probably is. Nice. Uncounterable, unreactable, counterbalance trigger on the stack. I was thinking about Split Second and I was going, like, hearkening back to the good old days of putting threes on... Shit. No, that's fine. And then now we draw the Jace. Is it incorrect to spew here? They could flash in Hull Breacher, but I need to see it. Because I don't think most lists nowadays will play Hull Breacher, right? I mean, they'll flash it in anyways. They've got Ancient Tomb. Okay, perfect. And we drew Force of Will as well. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. The real question now is, how do we play around? I guess, do we actually just have to pass the turn here? Otawara. Okay, I think this card is actually insane in this deck specifically, in the 8-cast deck. All right, we revealed Mountain. They high rolled their luck here. Normally, I would just see duplicates of whatever I saw the first time. But yeah, this is just an insane problem solver. Although I think it's better in the decks that do not have Seed of the Synod. Because like Null Rod effects will shut down the Seed of the Synod, making this a lot harder to cast. But I think if you have like Tundras and Islands, then this card gets really good. I'm just gonna not do anything here. And again, I probably also just like fetch. Wait, did I not ping the Discord? Hello? Ping cord? Dude, I don't understand why I didn't do anything. It's got the bot admin status. I don't know, man. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Also, yeah, the upside to this hand right now is that their Chalice is just abysmally bad. I agree. Which is really interesting. This deck doesn't really play very many 1-drops. It has 4 Ponder, 4 Brainstorm, and then 5 removal spells. Which is not a lot. I'm going to tutor up an Underground Sea. Why not? We'll see what they get here. They probably should get a Bobble since they know about the Hidatsugu. But it is not. I mean, okay, in this situation also, like, I could play the Jace and then tick up. But a lot of things could go wrong, I think. And I'd rather just not. I mean, I guess I have Forceful. Maybe I should have just played the Jace and ticked up there. Play the Jace, tick up. They get Shadow Spear. It's a 5/5. Oh, no, yeah, they could technically uncounterably kill the Jace if they have, like, another seat. I'd also have to Force of Will something like a Mox Opal or a Bobble, just like weird stuff. I'd rather not do that, so I think not playing the Jace here is fine. No, it looks like it's a bot admin right now, from what I can tell. And it also gave me a notification on the 20th earlier, so there's the Shadow Spear. Okay, that's not too bad. So now we just get to consume everything. I will take the 6 here. The way they're playing, I kind of get the feeling that they have a force, and I'm prepared to force pitching the Days Undoing here. Hopefully they don't have 2 forces. Double Saga. If they have 2 forces, I mean, I guess we have a second one, but then I'm going to pitch this Days Undoing. Boom. Very nice. All right, this is a sweet. That was actually just insane. That was actually just insane. Punch in. And we could do it all again. The question is, when am I going to play this Jace? Now that Shadow Spear is gone, I think I get to play it next turn. So I will do that. Put it on slow mode or something. I'm not gonna lie, I have not put much effort into, like, I've seen some Discords that are like insanely up to date. I don't think I've done a good job of making mine as up to date. Okay, this is pretty relevant here, right? Being able to exile the cards from their graveyard makes their future Emery's bad top decks. My 2 options now are to play the Baleful Strix and hold up the Sudden Edict, or play the Jace. And I think I'm just going to... Actually, I probably want to hold up the... I think I'm supposed to hold up Badlands here. I'm just trying to not die. So if I draw into Fatal Push or if I draw into Lightning Bolt, I'd rather just have those options both available to me. Okay, we had none of them, but that's Okay. And I don't think they have a second. I don't think they have a second Shadow Spear. So I think we're fine. And even if somehow the Baleful Strix does die, next turn we can curve out Hidetsugu into Narset. The fact that this is going to become a 3/3 next turn makes me... Ooh. Okay. All right. I mean, you hate to make this play, but under the pressure of a Mind Sculptor, I totally understand it. Do I think the Days Undoing package is worth it in this deck? Yes, I think so. There are just like some matchups out there where you can try to generate lots of advantage and you can try to go long, but it's really not that good. Like combo, random crap like Cloud Post. It's nice to have like a finisher in this deck, if you will. A relevant finisher. Oh, that doesn't matter. I'm assuming by my time that we're also in game 1. The name Jace the Mind Sculptor. Are they going to punch face here? No shot. That's crazy. And I respect it a lot. I guess our turn will start by playing the Hidetsugu. Whoa, Kappa Cannoneer. Okay, well, we can handle that. I mean, what they should do... Oh, yeah, we can definitely... They have to kill the Jace here, yeah. It's a forced play. But we have Sudden Edict at the ready. So... I don't think it's too bad. The CMC of this should be 3 now, right? So we'll not die to my own Hidetsugu here. We go black, this. Play another one. And this is summoning sig. Whoa, why is this summoning sig? Should this be summoning? Oh, because it was exiled and then it came back. Okay, all right. If it just said flip, then I guess it wouldn't be summoning sig. I'm trying to think if there's something I need to play around here. Okay, command went through fire design. Yeah, I know, right? Sorcery speed and like does even more stuff. Oof. I'm just gonna do this now then. I mean, they only have 1 card in hand. I'd like to keep my life total high. I mean, there I could play the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they had 6 mana already. Uh-oh. No. Well, I mean, if I had played the Narset, they would have just killed the Narset with the Lotus Petal. So it sort of just is what it is kind of deal. Okay, now they see one of my 2 Baleful Strix. All right. We didn't high roll that interaction. It was just the probable one. If they flipped, they would just get sacrificed to the 3rd chapter. What do you mean? So I think off the bat, I'll start with a Narset. And this should turn off future thought monitors. And if they force this, pitching something, I think that is fine. When Vessel of the All-Consuming deals damage, put a +1 counter on it. When Vessel deals damage to a player, if it has dealt 10 or more damage to that player this turn, they lose the game. Okay. So they did draw force. Pretty good. Oh, I will play a Baleful Strix. See what we draw. Another Narset. Pretty good. And they're at 7. Oh, they're just going to die, huh? This is lethal now? That's so funny. And one of their Ancient Tombs is turned off. Yeah. All right, that's pretty good. I'm happy. What are they pitched? Oh, they pitched a Thoughtcast? That's insane for us, right? You guys are trying to figure out what would happen if it just flipped. I trust you. All right, let's just kill them. Just need to make sure Honey's okay. All right, she is. Having the honey cam available is also just so helpful. Okay, let's think about this. I think Fatal Push is actually not that great, right? I mean, it does kill Sai and it does kill Emery. I'm nervous about Revolt. Actually, I think Force of Negation is not very good in this matchup now. Now that, like, okay, here's the other thing too, is that because, like, 8cast has dropped the Lion's Eye Diamond Echo package, their matchup against fair decks gets so much worse. Like, so much worse. It's insane. I could bring in the Plague Engineers to name on Construct, and then I can also name Thopter with it. I guess we don't need more removal. If I'm keeping in the fatal pushes, we don't need the lightning bolts. But I definitely do want to bring in these 6 for sure. Arguably, Days Undoing is bad in this matchup. You like shave 1. I mean, it's probably not that bad. Can I cut a land? If I do, what would I cut? Is it mountain? Is it swamp? It's probably... How many red sources do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 red sources. So I'll put this in the maybe pile. Wait, oh, really? That does not sound fun. Not dying in a best of 1? Does not sound fun at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess... Which one is worse, Bolt or Fatal Push? Bolt does kill Emery on turn 1. I guess we have 4 blasts. I don't know. Is something like this crazy? Cut these 6 for these 6. I mean, we have Sudden Edict as well, but Sudden Edict is kind of slow. Sudden Edict is necessary, though, for Kappa Cannoneer. Damn, this is really tough. I don't know. This is like why Grixis is such a hard deck to build, is because it really requires you to know... You know what? Maybe I'll just do this. I'll just cut both of the Days Undoings instead, and then just try to play a fair game. Having one, maybe it could be like 2 Bolt, 2 Push. But yeah, that's the complexity with Grixis Delver, is because your removal is not universal, you need to know like when to have which removal and how to use it as well, right? Like the timeless play pattern for control to master is resource allocation, knowing which threat to use, which answer to use on which threat. It's part of the reasons why I'm going to keep this one and hope that they don't have like a chalice on one. It's part of the reason why Swords to Plowshares is so cracked. Shadow Spear, okay, is because it's just generically good against everything, right? You just need to be able to cast it. But for Grixis, you don't have that same luxury now. I think I'm just going to ponder here. Damn. Keep in mind, we did increase our number of 1-drops going into game 2, adding the 4 Pyroblast, but we did cut some number of Lightning Bolts too. So I don't know. I think we might be over. I mean, these are good cards. I don't not want these brainstorms, but shit, I don't want these brainstorms. Yep, that's not good. Oh, never mind. Well, not exactly bailed out, but We have 20. We cut one land. Oh fuck, we cut one land, didn't we? Okay, that's not good. The swamp. Actually, I mean, it's more of the we drew the island. That's an issue. I get. Nah, I don't know. I don't want to flame the island. This could be like a 2-island deck. You never know. But I guess maybe you want to. What is this? Opal. It's fine. All right, we need the land right now. We drew Force of Will. Okay, well, we can still play the Hull Breacher here, which is good. And then Hull Breacher might give us treasure tokens. And picking up the Force of Will also is not that bad. Okay, this is a bit of a nuisance. Equip here, sure. Ouch. Oh, we took so much damage. I mean, honestly, like, drawing the Force of Will is pretty good, actually, because now we can confirm that our Hidetsugu will resolve. And their deck probably has a bunch of, like, Force of Wills and Force of Negations in post board. So, like, yeah, I do agree. XD, 100%. There's the Mire. I think I'm happy to hold here. I'll take another 2. Actually, think about this. Am I happy to hold here? This represents 3 artifacts. There could be maybe one more if you put the... one more if you include... one more if you include Retrofitter Foundry. How do I feel about Kappa Cannoneer? I don't know. I'll just force the Kappa Cannoneer, I guess. I don't know. We might take a lot of damage, but going low, hopefully it's fine. I don't know. I need to use the mana, you think? Shoot. I really wish you hadn't say that. Well, we can't hold up Pyroblast. Because we have double island. I mean, they didn't play any artifact. Most likely what they have in their hand actually is... Wait, Thought Monitor doesn't do anything. Kappa Cannoneer does. How do they cast it? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. They could have actually played the Kappa Cannoneer this turn. I just don't like being cold to this Urza Saga. How much more damage are we going to take? We're going to take 1, 2, 3. And then they make a construct, and then like something. And it's 4, 5, 6. So we'll take 6 plus 5. I'm kind of... I mean, the smart play is to... Yeah, okay, fine. You're right. You're right, Vogue. Vogue with the sense. Let's get an Underground Sea. No, maybe we should get Volcanic Island. Black versus red. This is definitely a black. I mean, a red matchup. The other thought is, now if we do this, they can't really cast the Cannoneer. Force pitching Psy. Force pitching Brainstorm. Bruv. Okay. Looks like the answer was it did not matter. Ugh. Shit. Powerful. Whatever. Fine. I found it funny. I found it slightly funny. But we're in pretty big trouble now. We're in pretty big trouble outside of maybe drawing Days Undoing into another Hitotsugu. Wrecked? Yes. Why did you say wrecked when I played my Hitotsugu and forced their force in game 1, bruh? Oh my god. Everybody hates the streamer. Oh no. Not good. That's not good. Okay. The counter magic strikes again. Maybe I... Well, no, it's not like... It's not like Force and Negation would have done anything here. What about Thoughtseize? Pretty sure we're just dead. Yeah, the Chalice will not affect the Flusterstorm copies because, exactly, it's a triggered ability. We're not casting the copies there. Put on the stack from the Storm ability. So we'll take 8 here, 9. Go down to 5. What the fuck did I just say? No, 4? No, we're going to take one more. We're going to go down to 3. So it just boils down to whether or not they have another artifact in their hand. Okay. I wrecked them earlier, buddy. Oh, thank you. Okay, fine. I feel validated. I'm happy. Naming Narset pretty good. But we are so dead here. It's like not even close. I mean, is it even worth it to block? I think we needed to hit on our force on the Chalice or something. What does 2 life do here for me? Anything? Not really, right? All right, YOLO, just speed run through it. Whatever. I'm thinking too much. I think the turtle is beatable. I don't think it's like crazy. Like, if anything, Saga is far more egregious than Turtle, right? Like, Saga is far more powerful than Turtle, so I think it's not going to get banned before 2023. It's going to get power crept out before 2023, much like True Nemesis. Oh wait, I cut the Days Undoings, huh? That's why I didn't draw them. I might just cut these Baleful Strixen. They don't seem particularly good here. And maybe I want more Force of Negations. Something like this seems reasonable. Yeah. All right, recalibrate. Do I want Plague Engineer for Thopter? I think the answer is no, because we have Meltdown and Hitotsugu, so I will submit this as is. Wow, this deck is really hateful to any sort of tribal deck, huh? Well, it's really hateful to elves, I guess. Maybe not so much against... is it good against D&T? It's Vile, Mother of Runes, and, like, Saga, but that's about it, right? It's not that good against Death and Taxes. Okay. You would not want 4 Ponder in versus the Chalice deck? I think Ponder still provides a lot of utility in this matchup. Like, the difference between 15 and 14 is not... Right, why do you draw the line on Ponder instead of like Fatal Push or Pyroblast? Is because the other cards have some sort of application, but I think the application on Ponder is still very relevant, right? Would I like to play first? Yes. I mean, I'm going to keep this, and it's probably not going to pan out, but that's fine. I mean, actually, no, we have removal for a turn 2 or turn 1 like Emery or something. So it's not the end of the world. There it is. Flopping another Emery and a Psy, a Mox Opal as well. Hitting the Psy is actually really good for us. I'm not going to give them the Mox Opal, though. They do not get free cards. What deck in the format do I think cheats on mana the most right now? That's interesting. I don't know. I would say probably Delver or Doomsday. Oh, I mean, technically, yes. Manaless, I suppose. But in terms of like whatever is like relevant in the format, it's a pretty good draw. So I just get Badlands here and have the trifecta. Badlands. I mean, I do think I want red. Maybe this should have just been another volcanic island then. Aether Vial is another one up there too. So they most likely have a Force of Will. There's no way you would do any of this without having that sort of stuff here. So I'm probably just gonna, and like my plan for the Force of Wills right now is to just like tank through them, I think. So this will get countered by like a Force. And then we'll see what happens from there. I was debating putting the Baleful Strix into play this turn, but that doesn't make sense unless I have the Pyroblast already, and I'm not willing to gamble on drawing that. So, and them going like turn 2 pass means they might even have another one, so we'll see. Yeah, Serenity I've seen picking up play as well. That was not that great. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Fatal Push with no Revolt. Okay. Saga is not so bad. Again, I think they just have another Force, though. But now we have Fatal Push, we have Baleful Strix. It's not the end of the world if things go wrong here. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I think Days Undoing is also a nice little, like, okay, let's say, like, the Hitotsugu doesn't pan out. And we trade resources. Days Undoing is a way to, like, reset the game. I should have attacked there, actually. Another one? Okay, that's really good, actually. I'm going to play the lands out. Actually, I guess I'm not blocking anymore, so I should just attack, right? And just take my damage? Sure. Yeah, I mean, Pernicious Deed is definitely a playable card, especially against like Saga. I just found that Deed against like other decks was a lot clunkier. Like against Death and Taxes, in theory you'd think it's really good there, but you just never get to cast it. The good news is, oh, fucking shit, man. Oh, they named Narset. All right. Whew. I was about to be really upset there. Saga being an enchantment is finally being explored in terms of hate. Yeah, I think March of the Otherworldly Light or whatever is a very, very nice. It's a very, very, very nice something, something. Okay, we can eat that one up. You have double force in your hand? No shot. There is no way you have double force left over in your hand. And if you do, I mean, we're not dead, but it's not good either. Hmm. What the fuck? God damn it. I'm not used to tapping these duels. Badlands. It's not in my range usually, but yeah, here's Hitotsugu. This has to get forced. There's no shot that anything else is going to happen. Yep, Force of Negation, pitching Thoughtcast. And actually, this is even more insane, just drawing into the Hull Breacher as well. So now we have the board covered, and we have our combo. I mean, I think they're just, like, super dead here. Okay, wow, they actually had double force. That's so cracked. Holy fuck, my god! That is insane! Some number of dress downs over a bunch of Hitotsugus, sure. Yeah, I could definitely get behind that. What, best draw is like a land or something? I mean, we might still be able to steal something here. They equip the construct. We block the other one. We take 7, go down to 5. We push 1. Then we can flash and Hull Breacher, untap and Days Undoing to play around Flusterstorm. But, like, I think in general, you can get a sense for that. You can get a sense that they have a bunch of forces in their hand. Just because they're doing nothing. Fuck. Well. Whatever. I'm just going to fire off everything. Damn it! Underground Sea! Alright, kill the construct. Wow. Last card, force. Okay. I mean, we need to draw, and we did not. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We needed to draw, and we did not. Charlton, if I had not fetched there, would I have been dead? I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, unfortunately, Days Undoing ends our turn. So we are just dead. Damn, that was unfortunate. I mean, I expected them to board in all their forces, so maybe that's just how it plays out. But yeah, 4x Force of Will is a lot. Maybe we could have kept in. Wait. No, I think we actually had all of our answers, right? We had all our answers for, we had the 2 meltdowns. I mean, I could have boarded in Plague Engineer, but I don't think that's a real solution. I would have much rather... Okay. With the Baleful Strix. I should not have attacked with the Baleful Strix that one turn where I took 6. But I wasn't really going to block because I had the Hidetsugu, right? Is that wasted value? I don't know. I didn't put a high priority on my life total there. So I think the actual answer is in this game, the only way so actually the question I should ask myself is, in that game, is the only way I lose them having Force of Will for double Hidetsugu, Force of Will for the Fatal Push, and they got in enough damage? Because if I block there, it's not like the Baleful Strix is doing... What is Baleful Strix doing after the Hidetsugu? I think, yeah, that may have been a mistake. It's really hard because, like, life is supposed to be kind of like a whatever resource, but those construct tokens were really big. Flash over dress down. That's also a very relevant point, yes. All right. Tropical Island is kind of a... Sag. It's kind of sus. Makes me think of cards like Stifle. Defense Grid. All right, so we're playing against Schminkeldorf. I think I'm going to counter this. And then maybe they just try to pop off next turn. Do we draw a force? We drew a land. Okay, that's not the worst. It's not great either. We need to draw a blue card, though. Yeah, I maybe some number of dress down. I mean, obviously, like the synergy with dress down is not as strong in this deck, but tough. Actually, maybe the dress down could replace the meltdowns. I don't know, or maybe Hidetsugu is the card to look at. Number 4, the 4th copy. I don't think I want fewer than 3. That is literally the thesis of this deck. But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it would replace. I don't think it would replace the Hidetsugu. I think it would be in addition to, if anything. Hey, Tagi, what's up? 2 years! Thank you for the continued support. For real, I do appreciate that. What? I'm sorry, what does Burning Wish get here? Galvanic Relay? 1, 2, 3 mana? Like Echo or Relay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot let this resolve. It's too scary. Because if they go like Artifact, Relay, I lose. So I'm just going to... And forcing this and forcing Echo is basically the same, right? Oh, they just had it anyways in hand? Okay. So then what would they have Burning Wish for? Thoughtseize? Okay, so this was good. I mean, well, no. It's all bound to happen anyways. Shit. That's not very good. So they had a really good hand. What the fuck? Turn 3 through double protection? Oh, no. Should have put the mountain back. I just did not recognize the artwork. My hope here is that they like played the Veil to just cycle, but I don't think that's very likely. They just need to hit one of what, 8 business spells? No, one of 8 business spells because we put the Burning Wish back in the deck. I guess they would have Burning Wish for like Thoughtseize there or something. Oh, they don't have they don't have Seize post board in the sideboard? Yeah, Dan, Mike mentioned that earlier. I don't know, ping cord kind of being weird, and now they have Metalcraft. Wow, this is actually just like a tragedy. Huh. Actually, also, did I just get Giga punished for pitching the Hull Breacher and not the Jace? I don't think I'm supposed to keep the Hull Breacher, right? I mean, Jace is just so insane. Oh, they fucked up! They fucked up! Oh my god! I was like, why is my opponent typing in the chat? They didn't float mana off the Opal. Holy shit. Oh my god. Justice? Unlucky? Oof. Oh, they have another one? Okay, well. Well, definitely gonna shuffle here. My only concern is I think I'm still like dead. You know what I mean? I think I'm still dead. So I don't know. Like, I don't think there's a world where casting the Hidetsugu is correct, even though we can cut them off of mana there. Actually, you know what? Okay, here's my logic. We have 2 lines, all right? First is playing Narset. Second is playing the Hidetsugu. The reason I think Hidetsugu is actually the move here is because they didn't play any extra mana to kill me that turn, right? Which means the last 2 cards in their hand are not mana. Therefore, if I play the Hidetsugu and constrict them on mana, I'm more likely to get multiple draw steps. 1 draw step, I think, is not enough. They need to pay the mana to activate Talisman. Baku, do you think it's worth it to give them back the Wish Claw, though? Because Wish Claw, if I give it back to them, that's basically a Dark Ritual, right? No, that's +1 mana. It's like a Rite of Flame, right? At the bare minimum. Hey, Anuki, love the name. Yeah, I might just... This is a tough call, but I definitely do think that the answer here is to play the Hidetsugu. I just don't know if I'm supposed to activate the Wish Claw. I don't think I'm supposed to. Oh shit, maybe I was supposed to play the Maybe I was supposed to play the Narset, I guess. Oh, whoops. Well, okay, definitely the way I played it out with the Hidetsugu, like activating Wish Claw would have just been completely dead then, right? I mean, I guess they could like draw into like Lion's Eye Diamonds. They've used none because the Echo shuffled it back in. Popping the mana rock seems right, yeah. I think this is like one of those fringe, very, very, very fringe situations that will not normally come up, where our opponent has made a they're playing really fast or something. I mean, they had the win wrapped up there, right? But like, so in evaluation, this Hidetsugu is actually not supposed to be that good. All right. Well, F for negative Narset value. Yeah, if I was, I don't know, man, because I really don't value Hull Breacher and Narset in this matchup. Mostly because they don't play very many cantrips. They're good as game-ending plays. Narset is not good for the passive, but more so for digging for Force of Will. Mm. Mm. All right, well, I mean, I don't even know if they're dead next turn. But I think I am dead here. Also, did I miss sequence maybe? Oof, of course. Of course. I don't know, it's tough. I guess if we did not Hidetsugu them there, they would have had 5 mana. 5 mana. And they would just need 1 more to ad nauseam me. Yeah, there's no way I don't take them off mana there. Because like a land drop would just kill me then. So I think the Hidetsugu there is actually just a force play, irrespective of what kind of reads we can make off of their hand. Well, that's not true, is it? Pretty sure I'm dead here. Their mana situation is not that great. Do they have Swamp and Lotus Petal? And they hit Dark Ritual? Okay. Well, but do they have Storm Count? Yeah, next turn I will Talisman for Days Undoing, but unfortunately there will not be a next turn. Okay, we're just very dead in here. All right, you got this. I'm not gonna make you play it out. All right, so Thoughtseize I will definitely bring in. Maybe the Meltdown, maybe like some Pyroblasts. Ugh. It's not very good. I don't think we need the Plague Engineer since we have some number of Hidetsugus. Bolts and pushes. I think I want these 5. And then the question is, how many of these do I want? So it's a really good question. I probably just want all of them, actually, even though they're not very good. Sudden Edict can also go, and then we just cut 1 Hidetsugu and we call it a day. Or maybe I bring in Surgicals now, because I don't want all... Surgical is just so bad against them, though. This deck seems worse than Uro decks. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's able to keep up. I think this card has looked very good so far. Just a matter of resolving it. Yeah, I agree. I think I think surgical is not very good here. I'd much rather just have lands to cast my spells instead. I'll submit this. I'm actually even surprised that... Well, I mean, honestly, if I just kept the Hull Breacher instead, this game would have been radically different, but, you know, here we are. I am obligated to keep these, right? Nah, bolting an ad nauseum player, it just never. They stop before they get to 3 always. Like, we'd have to get... Okay, well, I mean, you already know. It's Giga Fringe. Like, oh, what the hell? I don't like where this is going. Okay, Meltdown. Never mind. So they mulligan down to 5, basically. And what's the next card? Jace, right? Now I'll just hold up Pyroblast. We'll play it slow. All my cards are good here. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, it was a second Narset. Okay, that's fine. I have to play the island and ponder off the island, but now is where things get super... Well, okay, that's actually really good. Sure. I guess now we get to... Do we get to tap out for the Narset next turn? Let's think about this. We play the Narset. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. With okay, if we hit a blue card, then we cannot. Maybe that was a shuffle, actually. Is tapping out with doubles fine? Dagger. If we hit a blue card, I guess we're fine. We hit a blue card. Okay. Not dying. Ooh, boy. All right. I mean, it's how you do it, right? Are they just F6'd again? Shoot. Well, now we're just looking for the combo. Which we did not hit. I'm just going to discard the mountain, I think. Yeah. Sure. The problem is that even on this board state, Veil is a must counter. Yeah. Okay. I guess I might get fucked now. Was I supposed to counter that? So they're cycling a couple of cards. They're cycling double Rite of Flame. I'm fine with that. Swamp, carpet. This is a really bad relay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's fucking go. All right. That's not bad at all for us. I mean, they have a buttload of mana, but no action because the Narset shuts down the Brainstorm. Was I a bit too emphatic there? I think it was. Force of Negation, the original? I don't think it's worth it. I think Storm players will play around double counterspell, but I don't think I rarely see them play around triple counterspell. So I'd much rather just have the force for the pop off turn. Deal. Um, Baragaki, there's the deck list. I don't think I see the point here in tapping out for a Narset. It just, we're very likely to hit. But again, I don't know if it really matters. We have 1, 2, 3 islands. I don't think I cut the swamp. Another carpet. It's fine. It's just more mana. Now the meltdown to get rid of your mana is not a very good line, so. And again, we run into the situation here where I don't even need to combo kill them here with the Days Undoing. They're just dead here, right? Like, why would I give up my quadruple Force of Will hand when they literally don't even have 4 cards in hand? Yeah, right. No, what is it? I should probably go play some poker too, right? Hold up. Is triple pair a game? Hand? It's not. Wait, no. I don't know. I don't know anything about like the 5 card, like the. I'm not a very good poker player. Although we are also drawing lands off the top. It's fucking fire. I do appreciate that. 3 turns later. Uh-oh. They're adding blue mana and white mana. Why are they doing this? If they Prismatic Ending the Hull Breacher, I will fight over it. And if they Veil of Summer, we're just going to move the discard here, get rid of the Baleful Strix. Don't fall for the trap. I could have also gotten rid of the Narset, maybe, because if we draw a land, then we could play the Baleful Strix, but then we don't have mana for the Pyroblast. But there's nothing we're really Pyroblasting now because Narset is in play. No. This is normally the kind of hand you would see in a hand hider kind of deal, especially for me. But we are actually finally living the dream, which is a rare occurrence. Now they're adding black and red, so they're just going through all the colors. White, blue, black, red, and then next turn green. Okay, there's Dark Ritual. I think the scariest card they could have here is not Veil, but I'm just going to counter the Veil here. I could go after something else, but I don't think it's wise to do that. And I definitely misfetched here. No, I think the fetch was necessary. Never mind. Okay, counter that. Boom, Tendrils of Agony. Rite of Flame. Okay, nice. They have mana. I think that might be the game then, right? Okay. Wow. We had to have quadruple force to feel secure. Yeah, I think I just resubmit. You were hoping that for empty? Yeah, I mean, even empty though, like we could maybe beat. They're on a mulligan to 6 here. Because we had the 3 outer, right? We have the 3 outer in Hidatsugu. Hidatsugu should take care of the empty tokens, right? Yeah, exactly, right? Fuck. I maybe should have just like countered the Rite of Flame just to send a message. Overkill. Man, I really hate this, but it's just really not good. Am I getting a Badlands here? Slightly hard to say. Maybe they brainstorm and we get max value out of the Red Blast. I'll also snap it off on a Ponder. I'll also pretty much force any 2-drop they play here, except for Burning Wish. Maybe I should be forcing Burning Wish as well. At the bare minimum, Burning Wish gets Thoughtseize, but I think someone was saying that Bryant doesn't even play Thoughtseize anymore. Wish Claw, yeah, that gets forced. Probably just to pitch the Strix angle. So I could get Badlands to do everything, but there's a chance. Is there another? We could, if we draw like one of these basics, we can't cast the Narset. So I'm actually gonna hit him with the rare Thoughtseize. Wow. Wow. How do they always have ad nauseum? What the fuck? That's unfortunate. But now I know their hand is Brainstorm, and they're probably going to keep at least one Dark Ritual, right? Maybe I'm supposed to take a Dark Ritual instead, but then I have to hit. It's a good thing I drew the Thoughtseize off the Ponder. Okay, that's a really good draw. Wow. Okay, I don't feel so bad anymore. And now I think I will slam the Narset. Them not having ad nauseum and then also not playing anything else. It's pretty good. I'll take the Meltdown here, right? Both kind of suck. But we know what? They went Brainstorm last turn, pass. Now they've reset their Brainstorm. Okay, we get to untap. That's huge. Tick down with the Narset, see what we pick up first, and then use that to decide on. Yeah, I'm just going to Brainstorm here. Sag. Wow. Big Sag. The Meltdowns are not that good. Maybe I was supposed to just Ponder first. But we've got double Forcible up, so I'm not afraid. Ponder and then Shuffle and then Brainstorm, but then we are potentially locked. My hand is weak enough where I cannot afford to get locked because my 2 red cards are basically really bad. If we untap, we're in a decent spot. How much is 8 cast in Legacy right now? In paper, Kappa Cannoneer is not that expensive, but I think online, it's a doozy. It's quite a lot. Shit. Should I have taken the risk there and slammed the Jace? I think it does depend on their hand as well. If I draw a blue card, so since I didn't draw the blue card there, trying to roll into double blue card is really tough. But I think... hitting one blue card is a defensible ask. Because I refuse to go below 3 forces, I think. Right, so here... Again, here I think Ponder is just better, right? Like, why play loose? Yeah, see, we would have whiffed on the Jace here pretty hard. I like how I'm playing this game. I know it's like overly cautious, but I think this is Oh wait, Kappa Cannoneer is $80 for a playset. Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, like in paper though, like Lion's Eye Diamonds and like Ancient Tombs are much more expensive, I'd imagine, right? And I think if we can trade 1-for-1 with the Veil of Summer, like we can't really ask for much else, right? So next turn I'll just fire off the Thoughtseize. They got a Galvanic Relay. Okay. Shit. Oh, wow. Yeah, so trading with Veil of Summer is a 1-for-1 no matter what. So I will take the L here. It's not even an L. It's actually not an L. That's the point that I'm trying to get across. Okay. So their hand fucking sucks. Good to know. Don't forget to fetch. Defense grid. I can let this resolve, right? Burning Wish, Rite of Flame, Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual. They can't tap for... They don't have Metalcraft. Baleful Strix, draw the Thoughtseize, and then cast it. I think they had Veil of Summer mana open, right? What do you do in that situation when they Veil? If they did not, then maybe it's more justifiable, but I think the way I played it, so Veil of Summer, the reason why it's so scary in this matchup is because it's a 2-for-1 thing or whatever that I don't want to do. Don't want to open myself up to. And the line that I took minimizes the impact of the card, makes it a 1-for-1. Why play Grixis without Hymn to Torok just to hurt me? Oh no, well, Hymn to Torok is not playable. As much as you know, this must go. Sag. It's the second one. It's the Twitter link. That's the deck list. Okay, well, now we just play this. No fucking way. We actually whiffed on a blue card again. I mean, maybe they just don't do it. Actually, I don't even know what they can Burning Wish for to kill me. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just fucking dead here, huh? That's so sad. No, it doesn't even let me bluff! But all you want to do is cast him. I cannot advise, clinically, I cannot advise that. Dude, this is the most tragic. Was I just like not supposed to play? Wait, they didn't get tendrils. Was I just like not supposed to play the Jace there? That seemed like. Oh my god! They got poor! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? I am so lucky. It's actually just incredible. It's actually just incredible. I'm assuming they didn't have the second tendrils. No shot. No shot that they don't just like get the second tendrils there and make me cry. Paid actor XD. It's funny though, because I didn't even tell you this, but like, it's so funny though, because we were literally talking about a script, me and my opponent in the chat. That is fucking hilarious. Actual paid actor, am I right? You kill me, right? That check better go. Yeah. Be right back. Going to PayPal. Oh my god. Jeez. You could not have asked for a better actor right there. Through and through. Oh, if tendrils isn't an option. Sure, yeah. I mean, I should brew some 5-color control with consume. The problem is, for 5 colors to ever work, you need permanents that fix your mana. And they're all 0 or 1 CMC, which is unfortunate. Isn't a okay? All right. Wait. No. Wait. Hold up. Wait. No. Wait. They're not actually a paid actor. They're not actually a paid actor. You know what I mean? No. I never said that there were paid. I was just laughing at a joke that they're not. I did not PayPal them. I did not talk to them in the chat about, you know. Sorry, my eye is just. I don't know what's going on. I have a. It's been a long day. Mulligan to 6 or keep the 7? Keep. I would keep. We don't have a blue card for this forest, but blue cards are for suckers anyways. Maybe they're playing. Actually, why do I think of Enchantress when I think of Rotomirtus? Okay, never mind. Flooded Strand. I paid you 100. That's way higher. Wait, what do you mean low? What do you mean low? Oh, okay. Well. If they're playing blue-red Delver, is our hand good or bad? I suspect our hand is not very good. Oh no, if they're playing blue-red Delver, our hand is very good. If they're playing control, our hand is much worse. Yeah, never justice. Never justice. Yo, Mpopa, what's up? We're playing this new card, Hidetsugu Consumes All. And it is kind of a banger. Okay, so they're on some sort of Uro pile. Oh, Teferi the fucking Time Raveler, huh? Bruv, why doesn't Sudden Edict stop this shit? We're so fucked. We are so fucked. Okay, we are less fucked. But our hand is really, really, really bad. Oh no. Alright, fine. Just fuck me up already. That's okay. Yeah, here you can sort of see Hidetsugu is actually not that. Well, I guess you can like... Okay, so this is unavoidable. Maybe this means that they don't have a... Oh, force? Shit. Okay. But honestly, I think I'd much rather have my Hull Breacher force than my force, so this is decent for us. I don't exactly know what I gain. They didn't put a land into play, so I guess I'm supposed to just slam this and kill them with a 3/3. I don't know. No plow either. Interesting. Hidetsugu, so far we played against 8 cast, where it was very good. We played against... Shit. We played against 8 cast, where it was very good. And then we played against Storm, where it was not very good. And then I forget, we played against Lands, where I think it was also very good. You got a Force of Will. Okay. Sag. Not bad. Not bad. Exactly what I was looking for. More removal, but then again... Oh my god, and this thing doesn't even have... Can't even attack the... Alright, man. That was unfortunate. Well, alright. This is sometimes what happens when you play this kind of deck. Thought Seizes and Pyroblasts are an absolute slam dunk. Fatal Push can... kindly leave. Same with Sudden Edict. Maybe Sudden Edict is actually better than Lightning Bolt, but Lightning Bolt can kill a Narset. Shit. Alright, we'll just take all of our cards and put them in this pile. What up, Plague Engineer? Doesn't seem very good. I think Surgical Extraction might... Oh no, Surgical Extraction definitely comes in, right? At least as a 2 of. I'm gonna cut... some of those. This does not seem like a very good card, Hidetsugu. I mean, I guess it's good against Carpet of Flowers. But it does not seem very good otherwise. Do I really want 3 Surgical Extractions, though? That seems like so many. I think Strix is still pretty good because it can attack. Like if I can play turn 2 Strix, I'm pretty happy. Lapica, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back. Welcome back. A graveyard pop seems relevant. Doesn't surgical just do that better? I guess with the Thoughtseizes, the surgicals make a lot more sense, so I think I might be happy about this. I could cut a land to keep like one sudden edict or one hit at Sugu. I don't think that is completely unreasonable. Also, Sirius, how's it going? What it do? I don't really know which land to cut. If I had to guess, it would be the Black Source, and then we have 4 and 4. I could see just keeping 1. I don't know, man. I like having an answer to carpet's not the worst, but this card really is not good otherwise. Okay. Seems like a solid hand. I am not sure if I should respect Blood Moon. Sure. This is not great though, but it's what it is. Prismatic Vista. Okay. I will play around Blood Moon. Black. Get basic mountain, basic island. What the hell is this? Sylvan Library? Carpet of Flowers. Sure. Alright, well then I will just draw the Hidetsugu. It has one purpose, and we will live that. It also time walks them from playing Uro, which is not a bad thing. I think I need to counter this. Oh, shit. We should be drawing a fresh card here, right? I'm actually just going to do the Cardinal Sin. Not going to play around Blood Moon anymore, I guess. Actually, I mean, I still can. Is it free to grab this island? Probably. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's just a slammer, right? You know what's actually kind of interesting? I'm debating surgically extracting their Narsets on upkeep. And then Prage for Brainstorm? That's capping. Okay, I just play the Jace. Oh yeah, I calculated it all. I absolutely did. We'll put back the Delta, and I guess I'll put back the Strix. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to wait until... Oh, they pitched a break. Oh, I was supposed to wait until... Okay. Yeah, this is why. Because I thought I had a sneaking suspicion, just like, by the way, I, I don't know how to explain it, but like the game just felt this way. The game just felt this way, that they had a Narset in their hand because they didn't keep lands, so they had to have kept reasonable cards in the matchup. I mean, it's kind of a coin toss. They could have had Teferi, but I did not want them to be able to brainstorm the Narset away. But when they pitched the brainstorm, then I think I'm allowed to do what I did. Is there anything interesting here? They have 4 Ice Fangs. I guess I should screen cap it anyways. Generally speaking, like when your opponent misses land drops, you can derive a lot of information from that. But one way or another, I was gonna do it in draw step too, because I think that's their only answer now. I didn't know that the straight banned. That's kind of interesting actually. But if they draw a land, I guess I can kill the Jace, which is really stupid. Okay, what's interesting here? Double Flusterstorm, double Force of Negation, no Force of Wills. 3 Swords to Plowshares and 3 Prismatic Endings. Okay, 1 Veil of Summer, 2 Urros. How many Days Undoings? 1 Days Undoing, 2 Hull Breachers. Okay, fine. Ooh. We should win now, right? How's Hiratsugu felt? Pretty good. I don't know if it's a 4 of. I would guarantee it's a 3 of at the minimum. I don't know if it's a 4 of though. Okay. Kind of get the feeling that maybe a mistake was made here, but all right, kill the carpet. Oh shit. What is this? Wait, what? Why would you main phase it here? Alright, we get rid of Uro now. That's nice. Shit, what were the last 2 cards in their hand? It was like Prismatic Ending and Alright, we just know about the Prismatic Ending then. Sure. Well, I will bounce this. Oh, Veil of Summer here would trash me. Well, not really, but it would give me a window to lose. Okay. Why did I say Blood Moon when they showed me Bant? Yeah, it not being legendary is quite nice. Sure. We should Fate Seal first. This will inform our Narset a little bit more. Board presence. So now they have nothing, so I'm looking for... Is this cap? Kind of. Let's just take the force here. We saw 2 Flusterstorms. I'm willing to play around that. Hey, Jason, what's up? Welcome back, dude. 1.5 years? Let's go. Wait, no. 36 months is 3 years? Holy shit, my guy. Bro, I did not math very well there. I didn't pay the cost of greatness. Wait, what's the path of... Yeah. Wait, what the hell is this command? What the fuck? How is math guy getting roasted here? Who put... This is definitely like a Jarvis kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's funny. I am cackling slightly. All right, let's pick up another counterspell here. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, starts with the Thoughtseize. If they veil me... Ooh, there you go. See, that's the juicer right there. The fuck do I do here? I mean, I know they have a prismatic ending. Why does this card have trample? Dude, trample just triggers me now. If I see it ever, I just get absolutely fucked. I mean, I could red blast. I could force this, but then we get very blown out. I'm just gonna give this to you, whatever. Congrats. George! This makes me happy. All right. I don't know how... Oh, wait, actually... I wonder if there's a way to, like, abuse this. Like... Okay. You gain life. Cool. And concede. Okay, nice. All right. I was gonna say, like, you can't, like... This doesn't work with, like, Teamer Battle Rage, does it? It doesn't work with, like, Berserk, maybe. It doesn't work with, like, what is it called? Become Immense? How can you one-shot with Vessel of the All-Consumes? Wait, what? Vessel of the All-Consuming? Okay, that makes more sense. Doesn't Battle Rage require, like, Delirium or some shit? Oh, not for Double Strike. Okay. Not a Modern player. Also, that card doesn't even see Modern play, so, you know, whatever. I think I'm just happy with, like, exactly the one Hidetsugu. I think they've got, what, 2 carpets in? Oh, my God. Wait, what? How did nobody mention the Karns? Excuse me? I'm scrolling up to make sure. Oh, okay. One person mentioned Karn. One person mentioned Karn. What the fuck? And that one person is Jeremy. What the hell? It's kind of fucked. What is Karn for? Why is Karn in this deck? What does that change? Does that change anything? I don't think so. Submit. Sudden Edict is better than Angrath's Rampage, right? Blazing Shoal, XD. Alright, I will keep this. It's not my proudest hand, but I will keep it. I don't know how we're 2-1 in this league. We should be... Okay, no, we should not be 2-1 in this league. Do not be entitled. We lost the one against 8cast. Oh, fuck. These are good. We lost against 8cast. Fair and square. Yo, Sly Joker, thank you for the 5 gifted. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad you appreciate the content. Thank you so much. You should know what you're getting out of your money for this, because subscribing to the channel with your free Twitch Primes. Oh, God, he's so good at plugging. Wait, hold up. Fuck. Okay, no, if it's free, it's free, and it helps me out. Stop it. Don't do this to me. But yeah, we do have some content coming up. I think it should be tomorrow. X-Ray and Louis Nil will be doing some coverage, and then let's see. I'm trying to figure out SCG indie stuff. I have not heard back from Jared yet. We're gonna hold up Pyroblast and then just fetch past the turn. But then also, what else? Is there anything else coming down? Oh yeah, I'm working on the Team Super League stuff. So I recently reached out to oh, this feels bad. Carmen Watsy to see if they would be interested in helping out. And if not, we've already raised enough. We raised a decent amount to put towards that. Although I haven't actually gotten paid by Raid yet, or the the people that I worked with, which is, they said 60 days, and it has not been 60 days yet. So slightly struggling, but it's not the end of the world here. No, but there's stuff in the docket, and I'm looking forward to it all. Will I be streaming the Super League? Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I'm actually, this is interesting. This is a question that I'm kind of curious for your input on personally, and then, whoever else wants to chime in. It's 8 teams of 3 players. I'm inviting captains, and then I'm kind of curious to see, why are they getting basics here? That Misty fetched for, I lost track of what it fetched for, whatever. I'm trying to figure out what tournament structure over a 5 to 6 week period would be optimal. I think I'm just going to get an island and then play this bad boy of a dump truck. Yeah, I was thinking like double elimination might be nice. In the shows, okay, I would say that I could do at max about 5 hours per show. I think that's reasonable, right? You're a cap. Hey, oh fuck, damn! Did I just spew value here? Maybe they wouldn't have played the end step brainstorm. What the fuck? No shot you do this. Of course. Spooky. Go away. Nice. Very nice. You're not attacking, huh? Okay. Well, I will attack. Bonk. Bonk. Go, go, go. Bonk. What does the draw 2 code give me? So it doesn't give you a discount on the website, unfortunately, but in theory, I think it's supposed to give me like a percentage commission. Although I'm pretty sure some people have used it before, and I don't remember receiving anything, so I don't really know. Maybe it's just no. That is the intended utility. I think this is a flash and hull breacher angle, untap, slam Jace with Pyroblast backup. That was a very good exchange. And they tap their white source too. Should Scalding Tarn just get a basic mountain? Is this bad? It's not like black is very important here. I think they would have done other stuff too. All right, counter this. Cryptic command? No. No cryptic command. Not allowed. Yeah, we just hold back. They've got Death Touch. I'm not going to risk it. They did not flash something in. Maybe they don't have the Death Toucher, but, you never know. Then concede. Okay, cool. Nice. Placebo code? Yeah, exactly. It's the clout code. But so far, I have reached out to, let's see. I'm going to open up my notebook where I have all my production secrets. I've reached out to Reed Duke, Justin Janari, Aspiring Spike. I actually asked Carmen if she'd like to play. Caleb. I want to ask Yuta Takahashi as well. I think that would be really cool. But time zones are a huge problem. Mengu has already said the only way that he'd be in is if we could find a time zone that works for him around his hours, which is totally reasonable. Caleb said the same thing too, but Caleb's got hours that I can like work around much more easily. So it's tricky. It is certainly tricky. But I always feel like a lot of pressure when kind of like I'm under the gun and I have to like pick invites. Like, I don't know. That's like that's a whole complicated issue in and of itself. But I feel like the names that I've asked so far are very they're very good names. And what I've also allowed is for the captains to bring their own teammates over. So like, I think that's how I justify like these are players that I have either personally worked with or have been extremely impressed. Well, actually both. It's mostly both. Very been in terms of their content and like their work and what they've done for Magic and how they play Magic. I've been, but there's just so many people, right? Like it's like tough. I don't know. I'm gonna go Bloodstained Mire. Maybe I put the Fear of God in my opponent. The mulligan down to 6 though. Any brewing after this? A little bit, but not much. Oh, well. Sure. So, kind of just have the nuts here, right? Do you have the Mox Opal? You do. I'm not going to force this. You can have your Saga. We're going to draw 7 off of this wheel. Oh, and they didn't fire off the baubles either. Oh, they're so fucked. Or maybe I'm the one who's fucked. I don't know. I mean, I'm never blocking here. Shit, I was supposed to do this before they drew a card. Alright, whatever, I'll just do this now. Underground Sea. I guess I should get all blue sources, because we have the swamp and the mountain in our hand. Underground Sea. Volcanic. Okay. Okay. No needles for you, not today. And the other thing that I was thinking about too, and this idea has slowly grown in my mind a lot recently, is just like doing some pre-recorded content with live coverage. If that makes sense. If the games are private and they have not been shown anywhere and the results are not talked about, which I know I can, oh, that's fortunate. Then, I don't know. It's a lot easier to produce. Plus, I would rather do pre-recorded content, with live coverage, live commentary, than and have all the players play, than have like maybe a different roster but with live coverage. Because like live coverage, also a lot more things can go wrong, and I want to do a good job on this. Like I really do. Like Randy said, like I'm cool with all this. Just like do a good job. I do take this kind of seriously. So, I don't know. That's just a thought. Actually, you know what? I should brainstorm first here, right? Okay. And that is why. Huh. Wait a minute. This is actually kind of interesting. One, two, three, four, five. I think I'm supposed to play the Jace here. You'd rather push and draw 7? Because let's say I guess we could technically take 8 points of damage. I could stomach that, but I really don't want to give up the Hull Breacher. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll do it. I'm down for the fireworks. And we have Jace back up now. Okay. Oh, it's 5? Okay. Well, they only have 1 card and we drew forces, so I think we're fine. Kappa Kappa Cannoneer. We hard cast counter those. Blue, blue, blue. Blue and a blue. That's a pretty solid draw though, for real. How do I want to do this? I guess we'll start with the ponders. That's a bad one. That's a good one. Okay, nice. Just in case, I think so normally I would go like Narset and do it the other way around, but there's a chance that we have to like ponder into a ponder into a ponder, and I want to leave myself with as much mana open so I can remain as flexible as possible. Ooh. Well, I guess I'm just doing that. Blue, black, red. Kill everything. Huh. This seems particularly evil. And then I think I want to just shuffle. And then, yeah, ponder afterwards. And I literally don't know what they can draw. That was pretty nasty. That was pretty fucking... So you asked me earlier, a couple people asked me earlier, Auto Serious, how is Hidetsugu performing? And that is my answer, kind of in a nutshell. Wow, they're going for the face. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but you know, sometimes what must be done must be done. Days Undoing again. You get nothing. And that's the concession. Okay, I appreciate that, playing to your outs there. We'll do similar sideboarding, I think. Okay, I don't know about Thoughtseize. Is Thoughtseize actually... I cannot... Thoughtseize, there's no way Thoughtseize is actually good, right? Last time I kept in 1 bolt. We cut 1 land. I think it would be the swamp here. And then I think I also cut the Days Undoings, but I think in hindsight, we ultimately decided that Baleful Strix was on the chopping block, right? Maybe not all copies of it, but I certainly do think that it is not as strong. So Sudden Edict... we have to keep it for Kappa Cannoneer. Fatal Push, it gives us very cheap answers to Emery and Sai. Also, like if we need to protect our Narsets from like a 1 construct attack, that's something that we can do. Force of Negation, assuming that they bring in their forces, which I think they will, I want to have. So maybe this is actually how we do it, right? Just cut these 6 cards. Is the Bolt really better than something else? I mean, it's more answers. I don't know. Actually, here's the other thought too, right? If they're bringing in forces, then the Thoughtseizes get a lot better. So maybe I'll try Thoughtseize. Why don't we try it? What's the worst that could happen? We lose a match? Okay. I'm pretty good at that already. Yeah, I mean I think that's a really good evaluation, and maybe it depends going from game 2 to game 1 to game 2, and then reevaluating from game 2 to game 3. If we see a very slow pace of play from them in terms of like tempo and how they develop their board, maybe we can assume then that they have more stack-based interaction and that they're trying to play control in the matchup. And if we see them sort of just like vomit their hand, then in game 3 we can cut the Thoughtseizes and try some other stuff, right? Like on the play, honestly, on the it's also like it's weird because, and this is why Magic is so great, right? Like the levels, right? Because on the draw, maybe they're more likely to keep a defensive sort of sideboard configuration with forces, and on the play, maybe they're just trying to go bleh, and like vomit everything into onto the battlefield. So I don't know. It's tricky, and in levels and things like that. But on the play, I guess Thoughtseize gets a lot better too. Anyways, we'll do 2. We don't need to commit to the 3rd copy, I don't think, and I might just keep the Days Undoing as like a backwards. No, sorry, like a back end, like a backdoor combo kill. Yeah, it does cost a decent chunk, which is something. I guess there's also Chalice of the Void. Oh, yeah, Chalice of the Void. That might be a reason that you can't cut the Hidetsugus for dress downs in deck design. Okay, this is a decent hand. We don't have red mana, but otherwise everything else seems fine. Saga, sure. Got that covered. And a bobble. They're bobbling me. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, our hand is pretty cracked here. Meltdown, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Ponder. Pretty good. Bonk, hit him with the Thoughtseize. And if I take the Mox Opal now, ooh, that would be a banger, right? Okay, so, oh, they have Ancient Tomb? What the fuck? All right, well, then I just take the Force. Probably taking the Force anyways, but, you know. They had the Mox. Actually, interestingly enough, the Mox Opal does not, they don't have Metalcraft for it, so. Good to know. All right, they played one Ancient Tomb. They have one more. There's the Bauble. Okay, now I guess they could Mox Opal if they wanted to. Okay, never mind. They're just using the Bauble and they see the Fatal Push. Honestly, I will say one thing that's kind of interesting, right? I've been lately thinking about like porting, how to port Twitch content over to YouTube. And I feel like doing a lot more casting is, oh, this is really good too, is a good idea. So I don't know. Am I supposed to play the Hidetsugu here or... Sorry, not play the Hidetsugu here, but do I use Hidetsugu to clear up this board? Or do I use the Meltdown? And I think the answer is Hidetsugu lets me flip a little bit faster into a 3-3, but they have Dismember. I'm going to actually keep this, right? Force and Sudden Edict are both very good. Issa, what's up? I am doing good. Wanted to stream the challenge, but some stuff came up last night through the night that was much more important. Honey is doing better now. I mean, you can see her on the camera, but she was not doing too well earlier, so. How's it been after the Epic Storm? Well, we just beat up on straight up Bant, but I think straight up Bant is just not a good deck anyways, personally. I mean, if they top deck a Kappa Cannoneer, they would not be able to play it. And it's not like we can protect Hidetsugu anyways, so I think I'm just going to shuffle this. Okay, Narset is pretty good. Narset is not a bad draw. I think so, yes. I think so, yes. I mean, we didn't play against Delver, so it's hard to say, right? Like, that's the litmus test, right? That's whenever you're trying a new card, period, it's always, you know, how are we against Delver? Are we good against Delver? And if we are good against Delver, then we can continue to explore it in other matchups. Well, okay, when I say that, I mean, first of all, if it's a card that we have in our 75 to play against Delver, then we need to test against... Okay, I guess that's kind of redundant, right? Obviously, like, if you have a card in a matchup and you want to test it in the matchup, okay. But in other matchups, it's been good. So, you know, the last thing that might be then to check is if it actually is good against Delver, and I have to suspect that it is pretty good against Delver. Fuck. That is unfortunate. No! Stop! What the hell was that, man? Okay, never mind. I'm okay with that. You can continue. All right. You get an Ancient Tomb and nothing else. Sweet. Was I supposed to let that resolve? I didn't even think about that. I could have maybe let the... I could have maybe let the Meltdown get countered and then play Hidetsugu and then retain my Narset. Shit. Did not even think about that, my guys. Oh, was I dead? Okay, perfect. Yeah, if I was dead on board, that's fine. Excellent. Well, I mean, I had Fatal Push at the bare minimum, right? But again, like, one thing that happened in the last game that it's like improvement, right? Like, you want to get better, is to really not treat life as, my life total as a super expendable resource. Wow. They don't even get an option to do anything else here. Oh, that's pretty sweet. They have 2 cards in hand. I think I'll take my value here. Then we get rid of the Urza's Bauble. Maybe this is not a good play, but like it's not going to come up again, so I might as well. I mean, 8 cast is a pretty greedy deck, don't get me wrong. And it's getting greedier and greedier. But these 4-color Uro piles are pretty fucking... There's something else. I think they play this all day. So we know they have a Dismember in their hand, which they'll probably use to get rid of the Hidetsugu, but that's fine. I'm absolutely okay with that. So unfortunately, I think I have to Red Blast here because there's a decent number of non-blue threats that they could play, like Chalice of the Void, that I would have to Force a Will. But now it's really awkward because we're like priced into holding this thing up for like ever. I don't even think I want to Brainstorm here. They can Dismember this. I'm okay with that. But if they Dismember it, then they're basically like cutting themselves off of 4 mana, which is a big... Actually, yeah, Vessel against the Dismember, not too bad here. It's forcing the action, which is very good. In fact... Oh. Never mind, I can let it die. Oh, wait, shit, I'm so stupid. I thought I had 5 mana. I thought I had 6 mana in play for some reason. I don't know why. Should have left up the Badlands, I guess. Fuck. Alright. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I don't really know. I mean, I guess I could draw a Chalice now and it would be really scary. I think forcing there was fine. That's annoying. Okay, maybe this was really aggressive and I shouldn't have done this. It's hard to tell. But I think if things had gone according to plan, maybe I wouldn't be in this problem. Now that they're in like top deck Saga and things are going to get real rough. Or not. I don't know how many of these lands I'm supposed to play out, but maybe holding up, maybe keeping like 1 in my hand to put back with Brainstorm is not a bad idea. Maybe I wanted 2, but now we have like 3, 4, 5, 6. We could like Force and Red Blast. I could have waited for like a fetch land too. Our set is Pithing Needle, right? I can't activate it. Okay, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess, yeah, they can improvise the Pithing Needle and save some life. Oh, no? What is this? Counter. They know about this. Wow. Last card is Force of Will, pitching Force of Negation. All right, that was a solid top deck. That'll destroy the Pithing Needle. Now we can downtick. And we find Sudden Edict. Holy shit. And yeah, this gets around the ward. Oh my god. That was pretty fucking nice, right? That was insanely good. Okay. So at the bare minimum, I will tell you that Hidetsugu is good against this deck. I don't think I can really conclude much all else. Actually, it was pretty good against lands too. I was pretty happy to have it against lands as well. Being able to kill enchantments is not something this deck has really been able to do. Another one? Well, this is really awkward. But I don't think this situation would ever come up, and here it is, having come up. X is 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. It's if you type deck list here, it's right there. A little bit lazy. Cardboard Live. Okay, we 4-1 with this deck, and the one that we lost. Okay, so we probably should have 3-2'd. But the one that we lost that I was really upset about was like, well, no, I'm not upset about it, but this one was just like a unlikely scenario, if you will, is the quad Force of Will coming out of in game 3 here. And I think we played reasonably well there too. Like it was quad Force of Will, and then we also had to whiff on our Days Undoing. And also, I did make a noticeable punt in that matchup, which was not blocking with the Baleful Strix, treating 6 life as disposable when it was most certainly.